Today we are going to explain the differences between data, information, business intelligence, also called BI, and knowledge.
Define the characteristics of big data by using the 4 V's: variety, velocity, volume, and veracity.
And finally, we are going to discuss how business use data, information, BI, and knowledge to make data-driven decisions.
So you're asking, why do I have to know the difference between data and information and business intelligence and knowledge? And why do I have to understand the characteristics of big data? And how do managers use this information to make data-driven decisions? Well, you have to know this stuff now because it's the beginning and building blocks of management information systems. So, data, raw facts that describe the characteristic of an event or object. Kind of like this yarn in this tube. Doesn't really serve any purpose while it's sitting here, but we know that it can be converted into something meaningful and useful. Information is data converted into a meaningful and useful context. Like that yarn, which was raw. Well, was raw, is now this really ugly Christmas sweater. And man, is this ugly. Business intelligence is information collected from multiple sources that analyzes patterns, trends, and relationships. Let's go back to the yarn. The yarn was raw, and we took the information in that raw data and made it into this ugly sweater. But we can also figure out that yarn makes this sweater, this wall hanging, and even this area rug. So we can make decisions like yarn is used for textiles. You can't build a house with it, or a car, or you can't even eat it. Knowledge are skills and experience, coupled with information and intelligence that create a person's intellectual resources. And that's certainly necessary when making decisions. Those are the differences between data, information, business intelligence, and knowledge. Let's move on to the 4 V's of big data. 4 common characteristics of big data: variety, velocity, volume, and veracity. Variety are different forms of structured and unstructured data. Structured data has a defined length, type, and format, like dates, addresses, and phone numbers. Unstructured data is not defined, doesn't follow a specific format, like emails, Twitter tweets, or text messages. Velocity is the speed at which data travels around the globe. In seconds, data streams should be analyzed to determine trends and patterns, which can change literally in minutes. Volume is just the sheer massive quantity of data generated daily. It's created by machines and networks. And veracity, meaning how accurate is your data. Data must be kept clean and processes must be in place to remove dirty data. Data must be meaningful to the problem being analyzed. And these are the 4 characteristics of big data. Finally, let's discuss how businesses use data, information, business intelligence, and knowledge to make data-driven decisions. Business decisions are made using analytics. Analytics is the science of fact-based decision-making. And business analytics is a scientific process of transforming data into insight for making better decisions. Managers use descriptive analytics to describe past performance and history. They use diagnostic analytics to examine data to answer the question, why did it happen? And they use predictive analytics or techniques that extract information from data to predict future trends and identify behavioral patterns. And finally, they use prescriptive analytics to create models indicating the best decision to make or course of action to take. These analytical tools are the backbone of data-driven decision-making. In conclusion, we explained the differences between data, information, business intelligence, and knowledge. We defined the characteristics of big data using the 4 V's: variety, velocity, volume, and veracity. And we discussed how businesses use data, information, business intelligence, and knowledge to make data-driven decisions. Enjoy your management information systems journey, and thank you for watching.